Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Deb here. Welcome back for a make video. I know I've been missing in action for quite a while and I'm so sorry. But if you guys have caught up on some previous videos, you kind of knew that I was moving, changing locations and, had to pack up. Oh, so much stuff. And I couldn't bring everything with me, so I had to sort it and, oh, you know how moving goes. So I had to unpack and things like that. So yeah, so I'm here tonight with a make video. So I figured I'd come in. I haven't crafted, I haven't done anything. This is actually my first crafting in this space. And yeah, so I'm pretty excited to start. Kind of nervous, I don't know why. You guys might think that's crazy, but that's, it's been a while, and I'm not really doing any Thrifty Thursday videos. So this, I figured I would just do a journal page, and a small one, because I really wanted to keep things very, not into too many things tonight. Just kind of break myself in kind of deal. And if it doesn't work out, you'll never see the video. That's the way that works. So, but yeah, I had got this sketchbook. You guys had seen this. This was on a Thrifty Thursday, Thrifty Connects video. I paid $2 for this at Michael's. They were on clearance. I had got Jen one. And it's just a little sketchbook. And I thought it was so cute, right? It's only 4x4, so, it's not very big. And the paper, it's not thick. And look, it's sewn in. Look, it's bound. It's not super thick, but it's not super thin. So I thought maybe, maybe I could do something with it. Maybe I can collage on it, or, definitely collage on it, because, you can collage pretty much anything. But it's a sketchbook, so it says it's acid-free and just has an elastic band closure. And it does not say if it takes water, anything like that. Now, technically, sketchbooks are dry mediums, as we know. Like this, I could put, pencil, whatever, anything, chalk, anything a dry medium, charcoal, things like that. But I wouldn't spray things and things. It's not that thin. But I figured I could do a little bit of collaging. So I'm going to use this today. But first, oh no, I didn't bring my lighter. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm going to put you guys on hold just for one little mini second. Just a sec. Okay, I'm back. You guys wouldn't even have noticed. But yeah, so I need to light my candles because, as you know, I always light at least 2 candles. One for family and one for friends. And yeah, I need to clean my crystal balls. What I need. This is a crystal. Like, it actually, it's crystal. So I find it's funny every time I light a candle, put it in there. It's like, I'm lighting my crystal ball. But I do need to clean it in a bad way. So that one is for my family. And my circle of kitties is for my friends. So good and fortune for everyone. And blessings. Okay. So let's put that away. I don't know why, but I always like crafting with candles, and that might sound weird, probably not smart, and probably very dangerous. But yeah, I've always craft with candles for some weird reason. And you know what's happening, guys, right now? I don't know where anything is. So I haven't really set up my desk. I'm waiting for my I brought my desktop to Jen Dirtle's art. She's occupied a space in her garage for me, thank goodness, her and her husband, for a lot of my crafting things. So and one of my big desks are actually at Jen's, so I need the tabletop of that to put on top of this one to give me a bigger space. So that will be coming. So this will you guys won't even notice the difference, honestly, but I will. I'll definitely see a little difference in space-wise. So if everything looks crowded, I think everything's in frame. Make sure that I'm zoomed out enough, because there we go. You guys can see what is happening on my little... There we go. Sorry if that made you sick. Okay, so we're going to start with these. Now, I figured since Christmas is coming, and I'm really trying to get in the Christmas spirit is what I'm trying to do with moving and things like that. It's kind of, you know, kind of hard. But I thought maybe I'd do a little Christmas page in here and then start my book off with Christmas. You know, maybe I will do, I'm going to leave the front page because this will be like, I don't like to do the first page. I like to leave that one for last. But I think I'll start with Christmas is what we're going to do. And I found this pad of paper. Oh my goodness. I'm so unprepared. Just give me a sec. It's a little rusty, I guess. Get the stuff you need, Deb, for the videos before you start the video. Sorry, guys. So this I got it for $2. And John, I did pick you up one. It's collage paper pad. I thought it was just adorable. It has like the backgrounds. And it has all these little animals to cut out for your collages. So I thought those were like a pig, like a cow. Like, look how cute that is. Actually, I think I'm gonna make a Christmas card for my, can you guys see that? Yeah. Christmas card for my assistant manager. She's got a cow farm. Anyway, bunnies. It's just adorable. So I picked the puppies because I thought the puppies were cute. And elephants, like, look. And then it comes with a bunch of backgrounds. This would be nice for like, you know, what is the size of this? 8x8 scrapbook. Would be kind of cute, right? A Christmas scrapbook, maybe. So it was $2. I couldn't leave it there. Even though I'm not supposed to be shopping, I'm still shopping. Well, I'm not shopping now, but I was. So I figured I'd use these maybe 2 images, or, well, not necessarily 2, because it seems they're very big for the 4x4, but I figured this one would probably fit, this little pug. And I could use some elements out of this. I had to find my ink, so I did find that, and I think I found scissors. Yep, I did. I found scissors. So I think we're good. So we're gonna craft on here, is what we're gonna journal on there. Make that into a journal page. And I found my inks, because I couldn't find my inks. I put them all in here while I was moving. And I kind of had a panic session because, yeah, I couldn't find my inks. I was like, oh no. I was hoping I didn't leave them at Jen's because then they would have froze in the garage. And I don't want that to happen. So I don't know what would happen, actually. So this is Abandoned Coral. It's not really the red that I want. Distress inks. Let's see what we got. Festive Berries. Well, we're on the right track. Let's go with that one, maybe. Let's see what that one will do. And these ones will definitely not work. And we do have greens. So I think that's actually going to match that one. And then let's get into these greens, maybe. Maybe iced spruce. Kind of sounds wintry. Oh, what did I do here? Pulled it apart. Let's see. What's this one? This one is Mowed Lawn. Nope, that one's too green. That one's too green. So let's go with this one. We're gonna, and that's peeled. No, peeled will definitely not work. Okay. So we have our distresses, and I'm not sure which one I'm going to use, but we're going to grab those two. And I'm going to cut this puppy out. Now, this is just really thin paper. Very, very, very thin. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'll back it on some card to try to give it some oomph. Now, it does have like a little snow scene, so I'm not going to cut it out like really close. I'm gonna leave that little, these scissors are not my scissors. Well, they're my scissors, but they're old scissors. Why? Because I don't know what I did with the other ones, but there's probably still in a box. I still have like 4 boxes left to unpack out of, you know, 200 boxes. And I think those are the boxes with my scissors and my art glitter glue, because I can't find that either. So I have backup tacky glue, which, yeah, there's some in there, tacky glue. And I got glue sticks, and I have backup Fabri-Tac, what do I have? No, 3-in-1, it's not even Fabri-Tac, because I don't know what I did with those bottles. Goodness gracious. And I know when I find them, they're going to be in such a silly spot. That's just the way it goes. but you know how that works. When you're not looking for it, you're like, oh, there they are. That's how it usually works with me. Maybe I'm just going to get rid of that snow right there. There, nobody's going to know the difference, right? Oh, and I didn't bring a garbage can. Yeah. Okay, so that's kind of cute. And I think he's going to fit a little bit better on that page, I think. What you think? Let me see here. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Now, I did get some background. I was looking for my Christmas stuff, and of course, I have, you know what's crazy? I have so much Christmas stuff. So much Christmas crafting stuff. Oh my goodness. And you think I could find it? I don't know where it is. So I found these scrapbooking papers, some, you know, dots, polka dots, that would have been in this, I thought it was in the colorway when I was looking in the, which, you know, it's not terribly off. This one is kind of more red and, like, more of an orangey red compared to this, like, pinky kind of berry color. But you know what? If it's, you may not notice, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, opposite pages or something like that. And this color is just pretty good. This one kind of matches. But we'll see what we use. And I need to really look for my Christmas stuff. If I'm going to do some Christmas crafting is what I'm going to need to do. So, let's see. So I'm going to just take this and we're just going to rip off a piece because it's, I mean, this is so small. I don't need a lot of it. Didn't mean to cut. And this is old scrapbooking one-sided paper. You know, I might make some envelopes out of the rest of that or something. It's not the, like, this is so thin. I think this is thinner than this, honestly. And I think it's like dollar store stuff as well. It's not the greatest, that's for sure. So let's just get some elements on here. And we'll just start with collaging and get some pieces on and see where we go from there. Oh, I don't bring my glue. Oh, jumping. Well, you know what? We're going to go old school. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, things you're not prepared for, I guess. I said I wanted to do a video tonight, but yeah, definitely not. I guess I wasn't prepared as I thought it was going to be. So let's put this in this corner. We can always cut it off after if it goes over. I figured I just want to start something small, you know. Sometimes the big projects are a little bit overwhelming right away. I haven't crafted and jump in. Oh, it's been a while. Well, this was my last video that I showed you guys, to be fair. So, and I need to be working on a cat journal right now. So, Marcy, if you're watching, dear, I'm sorry. Your cat journal is, you know, will be done. I promise you. Just let me get into it again, and I will get your cat journal done. That's what I promise. I promise. So let's go over, right over the center. And what I'm gonna do with that, I'm actually gonna slice that and cut that, and because that way it's not right in the binding, and I can close the book and do that. Now I was gonna try to find my stencils and things, but I figured that's probably a little bit too much for one night, to be fair. So we're gonna handle this something like that, and then I'll put some ink down the center. Now, where's my clippies? I wonder if I can. No, that's too big. Oh well. Yeah, I'm really not. I don't know where my clips are. Jumping, guys. I'm sorry if you're gonna stick around with me to see how this one turns out. God love yous. God love yous. Oh. So how you guys been anyway? Like, have you guys been doing some thrifting and some crafting and all that fun stuff? I really miss thrifting. It's something that I do miss doing, and I probably will again, just not you know, not for a little bit anyway. Trying to use up what I have. Like I said, I couldn't even bring everything with me. So technically, I shouldn't be buying more in my brain. I'm trying to be like self-disciplined, you know, and, you know, tell myself that, you know, I don't need this stuff and I have plenty to play with. And if not, I just got to go to Jen's and go grab some things out of the garage and play with new stuff that I haven't seen in a while. That's kind of where I was at with it. Maybe not there. Yeah, so, and I know, I think Jen's been doing a little bit of thrifting. I saw that she launched a Thrifty Thursday video not long ago. I haven't been really even watching YouTube, to be fair, and I know it sounds terrible, but I just haven't had time. But I know Jen had launched one, and Kim's still doing her Thrifties videos. She's got a lot of good found a lot of good things. My goodness, talked to a lot of good things. Thrifting. I've been watching a few of hers over the last little bits too, and yeah, it's nice to see that they're finding some good finds. Okay, so we're just gonna put those and maybe one little tiny piece. Don't I have a small piece of green? Okay. I'll just maybe overlap it a little bit. And then we'll do some inking. But I do need to find a book because I'm not liking this gluing situation on my table. It's like getting all sticky. Oh, maybe I'll just use this, the back of this. There we go. Solutions. Solutions. No, why did I have that? Stick it like that. Just to give a little bit something, something. A little bit of something, something, something. I'm going to put more things over it anyway. Okay. So, let's get that on there for now. Done with those. And I don't know what elements I'm going to use out of here. But I'm thinking obviously like tree, probably some bulbs. Might even, see what we can do. Maybe bring this, is it wide enough? Yes, sir, it is. Right. Maybe just get rid of some of this. A little bit more of the green. And we'll just fold that down. Yeah, so have you guys been doing a lot of Christmas crafting? Like, I don't know, not everybody does Christmas crafting, right? Some people don't like Christmas, I guess. I don't know. I'm not that person, but some people don't like Christmas, so some people don't do the Christmas crafting at Christmas time. But do you guys do, like, you know, switch it up and do like a Christmas journal or something like that? Like, how do you guys do that? I'm curious. Because I just think they're beautiful. Like, all the old Christmas, like, you know, you get digitals and things like that of old Santa. Love old Santa. Love, 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 love old Santa. Put that one on the top. And I do have a lot of the vintage Christmas, which I should do a vintage Christmas journal. I did a small one, a vintage one, like a little tiny Christmas journal, but, and I've done, I also did a golden book journal, Christmas one. That was my first little, well, my only golden book, to be honest. My first and only golden book that I've done so far, but I have 200 golden books to do. So I'm using this because I don't know where my card is. And let's get rid of that. I wish I knew where my stencils were too. So maybe next round when I have the next video, I'll be a little bit more prepared, guys. I'll have my stuff out, you know. But I do want to get that there. Okay, so let's see. I want to make sure that this color is not going to ruin it. Because I find sometimes with the inks, they're not true like, you know, that's not necessarily the color, is what I'm trying to say. And it could be like an off too pink or too something. Like, see how bright that is? It's more pink, right? I feel like not red. So let's get rid of that. Let me see this one. Maybe won't do red, we'll do green. Or maybe we'll do green. Yeah, let's do green instead. Okay, that decided it. Now I probably do have a red. I think I have a barn red. I think that's what Tim Holtz has, is a barn red. And that would have been probably a little bit better. Probably a little bit better. And I do have a sponge thingy somewhere. This one I usually use for stencils, not doing this, but whatever. It's working. It's doing the trick. Not really, but sort of. Oh my goodness, limited supplies, right? So I figured you guys have been following me, and you know that, you know, in the summertime, Jen and I were going to Art in the Park, and, you know, you take limited supplies with you when you go to the park. Like, I'm not bringing my whole craft space. So I kind of learned, you know, less is more kind of thing with crafting. Like, I don't know. I find when you have too much stuff, you kind of get uncreative. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got too much to, I don't know, too much to go through, like to figure out what you want to do and things like that. So I find too much is too much, which I've learned over the summer, because I found I could do better creating with just limited supplies. I'd only bring one bag. I'd be forced to work within it, you know, and go from there. So I should have like a little clip here. You know, so it's nice to have a smaller space because it's making me work within it, I guess, within small, you know, with limited stuff, because I can't have what I used to have in the space. So yeah, I'm liking it, is what I'm saying. Is what I'm saying. Yeah, so today's going to be the first day of me trying to create with limited things, because I can't find any of my Christmas things. Literally, this was it. So let's get, maybe, if I want the house in there, maybe the house. Let's see what we can rip out of here and see what we can do. It's only a small page, right? So I got to, let me see here. If I can put it over, no. I may not even use it, so I'm not holding my breath on it. Because I do want the puppy over here. Puppy. But thinking maybe, maybe these little bell things. Put that here, maybe. I don't like the white. Sorry, I'm getting picky. I'm going to put this in here. Do I want the house? Do I want... I kind of like the house. And then I'm thinking about putting like a little thing right there. Or do I want... Oh, no, I'm indecisive. No. Nope. I like that though. But then I lose this. I want to have a little journaling spot somewhere is what I'm really looking for. So right there. Yeah, that's it. We got her. Just if you maneuver the stuff enough, you'll figure it out. Usually the way it works. Yeah, I want to have a little journaling spot because I do want to mark something there about starting this journal, so that's kind of where I'm at with it. But where did I have that here? Right? I should have took a picture. Don't move things. I don't know if you guys are like that, but yeah, I'll put that there. Even though I'm losing that, I don't care. I'd rather have this than that little polka dot. You do something and then you're like, oh, I love that. And then you're like, oh, crap, what did I just do? I am constantly like that. Constantly like that. So I'm just going to ink the edges of this to bring the little puppy out. This isn't very dark, so it's just to kind of give it a little definition. And then we can do a little bit of embellishments, I think, because I got a few little elements that I wanted to put in here if I can. Oh, that works much better. Okay, let's just rub it on there instead. Much better. I gotta find my my little spongy thing from Tim Holtz, you know what I mean? The little thing you use. What is that called? It's a sponge, but I don't remember what they're called. I know they're expensive from Tim Holtz because everything from Ranger's just crazy expensive, I find. Yeah. Okay. So let's put this little puppy right there. Now, I was going to put it on a cardstock, but I'm going to leave it flat. And then I'll put a couple elements on there that's not so flat, is what I'll do. And then, yeah, give it some dimension. So a little bit of dimension with the embellishments instead of this stuff. I might have to take some pages out of here because it might be a little too many pages to be able to do them all. Especially in collage because your book gets full pretty quick, right? So okay. Here. He's so cute. Okay. He's adorable. My goodness. Okay. So we're done with the glue stick. Oh, what did I do? There we go. Glue stick. So I got a few things. I don't know what I'm going to use, but I did find these doilies, or not doilies, these are like a Christmas ornament somebody was making. And I got so many of them. I think they're just adorable. But the beads, I might have to cut the beads off because, you know, that's definitely, like, look, that's not going to work. This one has gold beads on it. No, I like this. This one's, yeah. Let me see if I can cut these off and see what happens. Yeah, so I moved into my new place, so that's a new thing. Just getting adjusted, adjusted well. So thank you for everybody that reached out. I appreciate that. And everybody that missed me. Thank you. And everybody that helped me. Jen, thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, so I finally got everything moved over and unpacked, except for 4 boxes. Like I said, I got 4 little boxes left to do. Just cutting those little pieces out. And then, which I don't know what I'm doing with the stuff. That's why I haven't done those 4 boxes. It's kind of one of those things. I was like, what do I do? Okay, now I do, like I said, I wanted a journaling spot, but I just want to have a little something, not a big journaling spot. I just want little something, maybe even, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll do a flip or something. So I have a journaling spot on the inside. Let's see. This is probably going to get too big too quick is what's going to happen. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. So the front page I can always, I'm going to cover this up, so even if on the back side here. But, oh, let's get something going on the bottom. There. So, journaling spot. I don't know what you guys thinking. I'm not sure now. I'm not sure. Where do I put? No, I liked it better here. I liked it better there, but this paper is so thin. Maybe. Just maybe. I'll back it with this and try to give it a little bit more sturdiness and see what happens. Okay, let's just glue that on. Whatever, it's gonna be, if it doesn't work, it's not gonna work with you guys. This is how I craft. I'm like, nope, yep, nope. So you'll get the real deal anyway. How I craft. I'm sure everybody's the same way. You start things and you're like, no, that's not turning out the way that I want it to, or, you know, you think it's gonna work and it don't. That's the whole fun of it. We get to play. Okay. I just want to have a little journaling spot. And I mean, I really don't want to need a lot. And I don't need all that bulk either. Okay. Trim off all the white edges. And I didn't bring a garbage can. Okay. So I'm just going to ink this so it gets it all the same. Are you guys inkers? Well, some people don't ink. Some people over ink. I am probably an over inker, to be honest. Especially with vintage photo. Love vintage photo. And I don't have my rounder. Don't know where that is. So, you know what? When in doubt, just round it out. Oh my goodness, I'm a poet and didn't even know it. Look at that. There we go. Okay. There we go. So this will be like a little flippy. And I'm going to need some better glue than that glue stick. Now I hope to goodness this does not fight me. No. Seems like there's something in it. So let's see what we got here. Oh, glue's coming out. We're good. Wow, I haven't used this glue in a long time, so that kind of actually shocked me. I've been using art glitter glue. I don't know if you guys have got on the art glitter glue bandwagon, but I'm telling you, if you didn't, you should. I'm just going to do this on this side so I can see what I'm doing. I want this in the middle. You guys should get on the bandwagon of the art glitter glue because, oh my goodness, I think once you use it the first time, you won't ever want to go back. I promise you. The stuff you use such a minimum. I can't stress how little you actually use of it to stick down. Like, it blows my mind. I know it sounds crazy, but it does. It blows my mind. Let's see if I can get that there. And I know it's pricey. Like, it's not the cheapest on the planet, that's for sure. But it's definitely, like I said, it's worth it. It's really worth it. Now, I'm going to glue that down. And I got some bits and bobs that I just grabbed that I could find. I just thought maybe I could do some layering, maybe. something really, maybe with a button or two. I did pick up this like little present buttons, play flat. And I did get these like bell button, and maybe the bells. I like the present, the cute little puppy, I think. And maybe one more button. And then I wanted to do a little bell, but we'll see if I can find some string because I don't know where the string is. Oh, so this might be it. Like, maybe I should just do this in 2 parts. I have this one. No, not that. Okay, so I do need a little center though. Do I know another? I mean, I could put one, but no, I don't want to put something that flat or that big. I could put one of these. Oh, there we go. Okay, so what you think? And then I'll put a little thingy in there. How's that work? I mean, it's not probably going to be practical to journal on, to be fair. But you know what? I think I'm going to journal on a little piece of paper and then glue it in there. Yeah, that works. Okay. I never said it was practical. I just want to create it. It's one of those things, just create it, right? Now, hopefully this works. No rhyme, no reason, as Pam at the Paper Outpost will say, you know, craft with reckless abandonment. Well, this is one of those things. It has no rhyme, no reason for it. Just do it. Just get her done. Oh my goodness, this may not work though. Oh, I may have to put you guys on hold again. Go try to find my, my glues. Let's see here. Come on. I should have had that upside down. Okay, well that's gonna take its sweet time. This is like cold winter molasses. So how this is running. Now I did grab some of these too. Here, if I can put that aside. No. There were seal. Oh, where's the rest of them? They're seals, like that you get mailed. I don't know. There's a Christian Blind Mission Christmas seals is what they are for your cards. And I think they just get mailed out or whatever. I've had these in my stash forever. So I was thinking of even maybe possibly putting something in there and using it, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, we're getting there with the glue. Yeah, we're getting there. Come on. Oh my gracious. Do you guys use this glue? Honestly, I'm not even sure. I might be allergic to it. There's, it came out that I'm allergic to a lot of acrylic-based things and glues and binders and, oh my goodness. So anyway, so I have to check the ingredients, to be honest. I should have did that before I pulled it out. I just found out that I'm allergic to this stuff, so it's coming. Ugh. There we go. Oh my gracious. Try to put some in here everywhere. Now, I'm not going to bother sewing this little journal. I just figured, you know. I may want to stick it out a little bit above it. Oop. There we go. I'm not going to bother sewing things down in this journal, I don't think. But who knows? I might get there. Who knows? But not for tonight. I figured I'd just do this quick little journal page. And I don't have any Christmas sayings or anything so out either, which I do need to find. I have a Christmas books behind me, so maybe I could find something really quick. Like I said, I don't really want to touch this glue just in case. This summer I was making a bunch of journals for some gal pals of mine. I was going to a crafty retreat, so weekend kind of thing at a friend's house, and I made a bunch of journals. Now I had got glue all over me. Like I wasn't paying attention. And you know, didn't think it would hurt anywhere, anything, but then I broke out. So I'm not sure what exactly made me break out, but I just know that I did break out with eczema and things, which I never had that before. So, so now I'm just kind of weary about glues and acrylic paints and things like that, but it will be fine. Stick that there. And I wish I would have found a few little small buttons instead of these honkers, but I love these like vintage old buttons though. Aren't they cool? We're gonna use this one for sure. If I can figure out a way to get it glued down so there's not too much of a lip on it. I love buttons. But buttons, I don't know why. I know a lot of people are like this with buttons. But when I was a kid, I don't know, I probably told this story before on a different video, but when I was a kid, my mom would always shop at Frenchie's, Gee's Frenchie's, and it was actually a used clothing store. Do I want a different color? A used clothing store. So she was thrifting, you know, and they had this bin of buttons. They must have pulled off of clothes, and I mean, this was a big bin. Like you could put your hands in it. It was just wonderful to play with as a child. Like I was probably, you know, 6, 7, 8, something like that. And, you know, back then we, our parents did not, you know, it was kind of like, go play. I'm going to look for whatever, just stay out of things, you know, left us alone. So I would just go play with these buttons while my mom was shopping and looking through her bins, looking for clothing. And I always loved playing in those buttons. Sorry, I just put that upside down again, or the wrong side up. Anyway, so now every time I see buttons, I just have to buy buttons. Like I need to have like all the buttons. And I mean all the buttons. It's kind of crazy. I probably have like 2,000 freaking white buttons. So what are you doing with white buttons? Now I know you can dye them and things like that, but like really, what are you doing with white buttons? All those white buttons. I'll never use them all, ever. Okay, so let's try to get one of these puppies off. Maybe. There we go. And we will glue that down in there. Oh, you know what? Maybe a couple of them. Kind of looks like the centers of poinsettias. Kind of, sort of, you know. It's a good representation of it. Now I do got to take the little stringies out because you can see them. I don't like that. I have these like just the little pieces that were sewn on. Tiniest little pieces, but we'll get rid of them. And then we'll glue that down. And then I'm not journaling in this today. That'll be done on my own, but I will have a space there. Behind this is what will happen. There we go. Little beads. There we go. Oh, stay in the goo. Yeah, that made a good center. I think I don't want them to be all the same way though. There we go. Okay, that's a good center. Now I was thinking about putting some lace or something. I got this lace with some gold. Of course, it reminds me of Christmas. I have so much of this golden lace. I'm not sure where I want it. Maybe. Kind of like it to finish off in the center. Here, maybe. On this side. I wish you guys could tell me which side looks better. I think this side, eh? Let's go with that side. You guys are probably like, no, the other side. Because I don't think 2 would look nice. I think that would be too much, maybe. Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, it's too much. Let's not do that. We don't want to do too much. So let's just try to put this glob of glue and get that down. There we go. And there's always a right side of lace and a wrong side of lace, and I always pick the wrong side of lace for whatever reason. I don't know if you guys are like that, but that's how I am. There we go. Stay put. Okay. What else would we need in here? What else do you think we should put in here? Do I have anything else? Let me see. Let me see. I have these. These are like old school kind of stickers. Maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? Home for the holidays, maybe? It's the only words. Let's see what that looks like. Yep, home for the holidays. I like that. Oh, maybe not. I can't get that off. What is happening? There we go. Okay. Home for the holidays. Should I put that on white? Shouldn't I have? Yep, I should have. Come off. Perfect. I'm just going to put that on some cardstock and then cut it out because I think you'll see it better. You will see it better. Anyway, so that was that. There we go. And I'm just going to kind of cut it around just to give it a little bit of weight. And that way you'll be able to see it a little bit more because I find it melted in a little bit, right? Just try to give it a little bit of something, something. And I am going to ink it. Now, I was going to put some dangle on the side or something, but I think I'm not going to do that right now. I think I'll wait for that one, because that's a whole other, something else I need to find, because right now I can't find it. But I will. The next time I should have a better, a little bit better setup and more organized. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully. That's the thing, when in my other space, I had like 4 desks and everything was set up in its own space. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this glue out. In its own space and things. So right now, everything's just kind of everywhere. Not really as organized as it once was, but it will be. And then I can pull out the stuff that I need. I think I might have put something on the edge of that, actually. Maybe some red lace. Something. My goodness. Come on, glue. Well, how come you worked so good this first time? Jumping. Yeah. So I should be a little bit, have a little bit more preparedness on the next round is what I'm thinking. I'm hoping anyway. But I hope you guys are liking it anyway so far. I thought it was really cute. Just something to do really small and, you know, get back in the spirit of crafting, I guess. There we go. And I gotta find my card too. My glue spreader. There. There we go. So I was thinking of possibly putting some lace or something on there, but I don't know. I don't think I want to use the same one because then it's, no. You know what? I'm going to call it that because I would like to have red one there is what I would like to have. But I don't have any red lace right here beside me, so that's not happening. But yeah, so there's a two little page spread. I'm going to stop at that for tonight. Something quick, something easy. Hope you guys liked it. Here, that's my little pugs. Isn't it cute? So anyway, thanks a lot for joining me, guys. I really appreciate you coming and hanging with me for tonight. Thanks so much. Like I said, there won't be any Thrifty Thursday videos, but there'll be Thrifty Connects videos because obviously all this stuff is thrifted. And, you know, things you find at the thrift stores like old doilies, cutting those up, some old papers, which I still want to use this somewhere, but I don't know how to use it. You know, some old papers to use as collages, or, you know, some old blankets, or, you know, anything like that that I'm going to use will definitely be a thrifted item that has been thrifted over the last year or two that you guys have seen through the Thrifty Thursday videos. So you'll actually see me now using it. So that's great. Now I would like to have some fibers, but there's so much that we could do, right? But I'm gonna leave it at that for tonight. I hope you guys liked it. So thanks a lot for joining me. Happy crafting. And yeah, I will see you guys at the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.